Hello there, I'm Tanya Windecker, and as I said previously, I have complex post-traumatic stress disorder, and I've been in therapy for over 10 years. I've read so many books on it, I've attended workshops and things like that as well, and I always try to be open to new approaches, new tools and things like that. So let's talk therapy today, because there is so many things out there and so many available tools, and it's so important for us to stay open, because some things that might work really great for me might not work for you at all, and vice versa. So I myself found cognitive behavioral therapy didn't really produce any lasting positive effects. It's all that the faulty thinking patterns, where you the black and white thinking, or changing negative thoughts into positive thoughts and things like that. I had a box full of worksheets where I went through this, and it has never really stopped negative thoughts from coming up. So that wasn't really, it might have created some awareness, but it wasn't really that lasting. So it was only a few years ago that I came across ACT, and ACT stands for Acceptance and Commitment Therapy, and that had a huge impact for me. So I found this, since I've been reading that, I find it so much more easy to stay with my emotions. My threshold is still really low, like I only can tolerate so much emotion before I dissociate, but it's so much better. I can stay in the present, in the here and now much better since I've done that. And there's so many books out there, so I'm going to show you some of those. So there is books about by Russ Harris. This one is the Reality Slab, How to Find fulfillment when life hurts. That's just one example. He's got the Happiness Trap, or ACT Made Simple, and he has a very easy to read writing style. So that's written for anyone, whether you have a psychology degree or not. It's really easy, and he's got this sense of humor, makes it really, really easy to get through that kind of tough content. So I really love his writing. And there is other books like by Stephen Hayes, and this one is Get Out of Your Mind and Into Your Life. So this is a book full of worksheets to work through to help you deal with the heavy pain and suffering and your emotions. And so it's a step-by-step how to be mindful and acceptance. I was really struggling with the word acceptance, but because I've read so many books about it now, I kind of understand how what they mean by the word acceptance. So I'm not even going to try to explain that right now. But I only found one book that is actually specific for post-traumatic stress disorder. So all the other books are great. They give you great tools, but just keep in mind it's not specific for to the trauma as such. So this book is actually by Balso and Westra, and it's written for the therapist, really, not actually the client. But I like to know what's coming up in my therapy sessions, so I have this book as well. But this is a bit harder to read, this book, and I went through this book with my psychiatrist. So I haven't, throughout all that time, I always had like professional help to talk about what I'm reading and how I'm going to integrate it, to make sure that I understand things okay, and to make sure that I actually try appropriate things. So I just encourage you to stay open to try new things, and if you have tried ACT, I would love to hear what you think about it. If you have tried something else that was really helpful, I'd like to read that as well. So I'm looking forward, as always, to reading your comments, and bye for now.